Everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Grounded 2. In this episode, we're going to show you how to get all 4 new transmitters from the Toxic Tangle update. Let's go! So for the first one we're looking for, you need to make your way over to this bench. You can see this O.R.C transmitter is up on the bench. However, there are a few things we need to do in order to get up there. The first thing you're going to need is a Bratburst, and that's to get up there in the first place. You're going to need a gas mask. So first things first, the Bratburst. Right in front of the chair, you're going to find this right here. Just be careful, because you got your Slytherin friend out the back there. He will attack you, especially if you're down in this section. So be very, very careful. Now what you're looking for is this rock. And you need to drop this right about here. Now move back. Once it does that, you'll see it falls down. Follow it up onto the bench. Now there are a fair lot of dangerous creatures up here. It is going to be extremely dangerous. I would recommend coming up only on your spider. As soon as you get up here, you want to make your way over to the trash can. The best thing to do is to avoid all creatures. Going ahead, you're going to need to jump on the Walkman in order to get in. The key to this is to try and avoid as many enemies as possible. Not like that. Once you get up the top of the Walkman, follow this stick across into the trash can. Speed is the key here. As soon as you come in, follow it all the way to the other side. You're going to find this plastic knife, jump on that. Follow that up. Up onto here, and then you can see the plastic fork over on this side. Jump up onto that, and then make your way right up to the very top. Once you get up onto here, jump onto this corn dog, or whatever they're called. Follow it over to the back, and then follow the edge of the bin all the way around. Once you do that, you'll come to this cable. Now this is a very skinny cable, so be very careful. Come along. Okay, now once we get to here, this is where things get tricky. Because we've got this O.R.C Mosquito. Ooh, okay, let's get this done. After taking those 2 down, all you need to do is run to the end of the bench, and you're going to find it right here. Activate it, and you're done. For this next one, you're going to find on the planter box right up the very top. You can almost see it there on the left corner of the planter box. The very top one, that's where we need to go. So, in order to get there, you need to make your way all the way across all this, all the way down and down to this hose. This is where you're going to find it in the veggie garden, right at the very top, pretty much where the hammer is. So as long as you can find the hammer, you can find this hose, and you can make your way up. The orb weaver buggy is the best way to do it. Let's go. So you just want to follow this hose all the way up. Now once you get to this spot here, make your way across. Jumping up onto this web. Once you get to this, follow it up onto the boot, onto this web, and then across to this piece of wood, and then follow the ice cream cone up. You basically just want to keep making your way all the way to the top. Okay, that's a lot of spiders. Yeah, make your way over to the back, where you're going to find this spoon and this can. Once you get to that, you're going to find a web moving up onto the top. Now, there's a bunch of orb weavers up here. You need to be careful. But you can see the paddle pop sticks at the back. That's where you want to go. So just run straight past them. Once you get up to this, jump over to here and keep making your way to the top. Through this little broken pot, onto the stick, up onto the can. And then onto this branch. Follow the web up onto this branch. Now you might want to make your way across this planter box. And then across this little pot plant. Just follow the tree across. All the way up onto the flower. And then you have made it to the top planter box. The only problem you're going to have here is, as you can see, there is an orc firefly that you have to fight. Don't forget about the orc potato beetle.
Bye, bug. Pick you up later.
Okay, once you made your way through these bugs, you're going to find your orc receiver up on the back corner here. Deactivate that, and you are ready to go. So for the next transmitter, you're going to find it on the top of the greenhouse at the very back corner over here. However, the quickest and easiest way to get there is actually to start from this side of the greenhouse. All you're going to want to do is run towards the greenhouse, come to the back here, and you can jump up onto this green lattice. Once you get onto this, just come down to the left hand side because there's a few orb weavers there. Follow it all the way up to the top until you come to the shovel. Once you get to the shovel, jump on top of that and make your way on top of the roof. Now all you want to do is go to the left, follow all the way up to the top, and then all the way down over to the other side. So once you get up on top, just follow it all the way down. Now you might not have a tree, big lime tree growing through the top here, but yeah. It's only because I completed the story so far, and that's why I have that. You don't really need that. Just be careful because there are wolf spiders up here. Just dodge around them. You should be fine. Hopefully. There we go. Okay, once you get to the other side of this hole, it's actually on top of us up here. So what you want to do is make your way up onto the roof. Now some of these branches and stuff might not be here. Once again, only if you completed the story. But you can make your way through them anyway. Now from here, you can actually see it over there.
Interesting out here?
However, there are a few problems in front of it, just like usual. We have Colonel Crusher and Colonel Creeper. Once you have taken out Colonel Creeper, it's now time to move on to Colonel Crusher. Okay, with Colonel Crusher taken down, now we can access the Orc transmitter. All you need to do is come up onto this leaf, make your way to the top, be very careful, jump up onto here, and then deactivate the transmitter. For this next one and final one, you'll find it right up on top at the very back of the pumpkin patch. Unfortunately, you can see there's a bunch of wasp nests that you're going to have to work your way through, but we will try to avoid as many as what we possibly can. So you mainly want to go up to the left hand side and head up this way. That's the main way you want to go. So this is where you're going to find it on the map. As you can see, it's in the pumpkin patch at the very, very back. I believe we want to go off to the left. Well, it looks like we've got troubles already. Let's make our way up. Just ignore them. We should be fine. I do believe. And I think jump across to this, possibly. Keep going up.
Hang in there, big bug.
We should be fine. Just ignore them. Go onto here. Onto here. We can. Quick. Get up. Onto this web. Down through here. Spin it around. And we have made it. As you can see, the transmitter is right there, but we have this problem. Sergeant Stinger and that problem. The other problem that we have is all of this tang everywhere. However, what I have heard is apparently you can spawn your lady beetle bug up here. So let's see, will this work? Where is he? Oh, look, it does work. Alright, once we're taking them all out, use your Lady Beetle buggy. Bring him over to the edge here. And start getting rid of a lot of this tang. Especially the one near the O.R.C transmitter. There we go. We're good. Now you can deactivate the O.R.C transmitter. Once you do all that, you want to make your way over to this mixer that can be found here. If you go to the greenhouse, go up to the top right hand corner of it and you're going to find this tipped over wheelbarrow. When you see that in front of it, you're going to find the mixer. But you do need to be careful because there's the red Baron and there's the O.R.C Ewiwig over the back there. So you need to take out both of them first. Then you want to build around it and take it down. Now, it's not going to be an easy task. It's going to be extremely difficult. But we're going to leave this episode here. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. Smash the like button. Consider hitting that subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.